Omar from Germany.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته شيخ.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, according to Islam QA, many scholars have set a standard for combined and shorting prayers with 80 kilometers. And this is also what the summary says from this topic. But in this topic is a hadith, is also mentioned where the Prophet ﷺ shorted the prayer when he traveled 3 farsakh, yani this is which about 17, 16 kilometers. And the latter view is the view, yani like Islam favored by Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, because Allah did not state a specific distance that makes shorting prayers permissible, and neither the Prophet ﷺ. And according to the end in this topic, Islam says the view of Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah is closer to what is correct. So my question is, what is the minimum distance for traveling for short and combined prayers for someone which travels sometimes 30 or 40 kilometers and feel like as a traveler?
This is not right. And das ist nicht good. And the reason is, the hadith talking about that he shortened and combined after leaving for 3 farsakh, or just as he left Medina, is not talking about the distance. People don't understand the hadith. And this is the biggest problem with laymen when they read classical books or hadiths without going back to understand from the scholars. And I ask them, I'm traveling from Munich to Frankfurt. The distance is, I don't know how much. And after leaving Munich for about 5 kilometers, and I want to pray, after leaving the borders of Munich for 5 kilometers or 4 kilometers, should I shorten and combine or not? The answer is yes. Not because I traveled the 5 kilometers. My travel is like 500 kilometers maybe. So this is the distance of traveling, not the 5 kilometers, not the 3 farsakh. The people, when they read this hadith, they think that the Prophet went for 3 farsakh and came back. No. He went for a whole month of traveling, or for 2 weeks, or for a long distance. But when did he start to shorten and to combine? The moment he left the city limits of Medina, 3 farsakh. So those who don't know or understand, they jump the gun. Oh, okay. So if I travel from this neighborhood to this neighborhood, and it's 10 kilometers, well, this is more than 3 farsakh, I can shorten. No, akhi, you're not a traveler. Anyone who goes from point A to point B, which is 20 kilometers or 30 kilometers or even 50 kilometers, we all know that this is not traveling. They commute, but not traveling. And if it's on the Autobahn with your 911S, you can do that in like 5 minutes. This is not traveling. So understand the hadith and don't try to bend the rules to fit your whims and desires. Rather, go back and check with the scholars. Reading articles on QA, Islam Q&A or Islam Web and the likes, without the interpretation and the explanation of scholars, would put you in trouble, and Allah knows best.